of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Penn State's offense will go to work first. And it's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready. David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week, you can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quick.
Breaks into the open. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for their quarterback to go. Couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose a yard.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. The linebacker comes right up the gut, gets the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Fires on the run. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up. And you can tell, QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Dropping back, it's Lemon. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Going with the ground game left. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Nice move to keep running. He's past the 30. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Going to swing it on second down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. A strike downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. Makes one man miss. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Nittany Lions didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits them in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And here comes the Navy offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Offense in a bunch formation. Scanning the field, it's Lemon. They're working that left side.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Trying to get the corner. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
That's an awesome-looking carry. And you know when you're playing Navy, you better get ready to try to stop the run. Whether it's option, whether it's conventional, you better practice being in your gap, everybody being sound, and getting your eyes on the football. There are 3 certainties in life, guys. You're going to die, you're going to pay your taxes, and Navy is going to tote the rock.
Wants to fire on second down. On target. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. To the air on first down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Lemon. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive ball.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He's got the back in the middle. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
7, Navy, 0.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Navy! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Wide receiver comes in motion. And the quick shuffle pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He's going to take off. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And Navy will go back on the attack. They evened things up the last time they had it. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Oh, it's reversed. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, this offense can get after you a variety of ways in the running game. One of the ways they do it is by using their wide receivers on jet sweeps. Good example right there.
He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Going to the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. trying to escape and get it himself. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little.
Oh, he's got some space. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Oh, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field, nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Navy will have it with a first and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, midshipman.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. He's into the open down the middle. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Penn State!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Lemon. Got the back over the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Navy will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at them. Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on 1st down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. And Navy will go back on the attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up the first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Oh, they're after him! And he was hit just as he was. The pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They kick it away on fourth down. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his big tight end. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up, but this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the back. Fighting off the defender. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. And here comes the Navy offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Looking to throw its limit. Under fire. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. It's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll get a fresh set of down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Well, the offense is taking a chance here, staying on the field inside its own 40. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They kept that drive alive, but still ground to cover here on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Clayton. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. Back to throw. It's Lemon. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The midshipmen could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. On the run, still looking. Breaks into the open. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Navy was pinned deep, and now a chance to put together a drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And they can't make the connection.
Well, that's one of those as a quarterback. You're out on the perimeter of the field. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. You think you can fit it in there, but, man, you've got a lot of speed. And next time you're in that position, you might just decide to take off because you might just go score.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis.
Set to advance on the football.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Motion from the back. Wants to throw. It's Lemon. Caught. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. The give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game, run the football, great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Dropping back, it's Lemon. Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run the toss. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Navy was pinned deep, and now a chance to put together a drive. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Navy! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And Navy will go back on the attack. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop you.
Looking for a man. It's Lemon. Moving away from pressure. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. The midshipman trying to sail way forward on 3rd and half a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And here comes the Navy offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, this running back's had all kind of success. Now we're getting later in the game. We got to make sure we get some stops, get the ball back to our offense.
Leaves it with the running back. Across the 30, out to the 33, and gains 4 on the play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
It's a draw. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Pucks it out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on 2nd down. They're going back to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40.
Let's go!
Looking downfield, it's Lemon. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some 1st downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Not a lot of movement on that one, the defense in position. Picked up some yardage on the ground, now here comes 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Makes a stop in the backfield, he'll lose 4.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Denmark. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. Try to get it to the edge. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
The best offenses are the ones that can run the football in the red zone when the defense knows it's coming. It's hard to throw the ball down in this area of the field. They go with the toss play, and they pick up a big gain.
Back has it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Extra point here will tie the game.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
set to kick this one away.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the 1st down. Good job to get everything he could, then get down with the slide.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Toss to the outside. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Well, the offense goes toss play, but guys, they do it running into the boundary where there's just not a lot of space and room to work for the running back. He had nowhere to go, and he got tackled for a loss.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. To the air. It's Lemon. Looking deep. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Red pass, it's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. And Navy will go back on the attack. So here it is, plenty of time to go and an opportunity to move the ball down the field and win it, David.
Yeah, and you rep this every single week. The 2-minute drill, you got to be precise. You know exactly what your favorite plays are, Palmer. Go down the field, get me in field goal range.
And it comes down to the awareness, right? Especially at the quarterback position. You're understanding the timeout situation, working the boundary and the sideline. What's the clock showing me? It all comes down to this.
Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Lemon. Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, no mystery here. 3rd in California late in the game. Defense knows they're going to throw it, so they're going to have a lot of guys back in zone coverage, and these guys up front are going to be pinning their ears back. Quarterback better have the clock going off in his head.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got him downfield. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down.
Timeout, Penn State.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. The sure hands, it's Ellington. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the 1st down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. And listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that 1st down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. Quick handoff. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Right back to him on the ground. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Trying to pound their way in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Navy.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. Footing is going to be an issue in the driving rain as he kicks to win the game. And his kick is good despite the rainstorm. A good snap, good hold, and the kick was perfect. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through.